Me personally, I've had it with the Miata, bro. Not only because of the car itself, but I didn't think there could be a car community dang near more unbearable than the GTR and Tesla fanboys. The fact that thousands of years of human development has led us to the Miata and 95% of their owners is depressing on so many levels, bruh. Can someone explain to me why? Why do these low IQ individuals always have to explain why the Miata is so great? And 97% of the time, they sound like they're trying to convince themselves the Miata was a good purchase. Every single one of these Miata bots sound exactly the same. It's fun to drive. It has 50-50 weight distribution. Like, my is that it? Is that where the positives end? It's cheap. Yeah, no crap. Look at it. It better be cheap to stoop low enough to disrespect yourself by driving around in that bug-eyed hemorrhoid on wheels. It literally has to be one of, if not the girliest car to ever exist. How can a man driving this expect to be taken seriously? Like, for frick's sake, it makes you look like a Barbie doll. You can't say it looks cool, because that would be a lie. What are you gonna tell me, it's reliable? Yeah, it better be. It's kinda hard to have an unreliable car when it barely makes enough power to get over a speed bump. Just look at it, bruh. You can't tell me there's many cars out there with a more punchable face than a Miata. How can a car be so trash that everybody who has the displeasure of owning one likes it for the same reason? I have yet to hear anything new out of these MX-5 NPCs. Usually people turn their cars into dangerous death traps themselves, but the thing is, the Miata was a coffin on wheels from the day it rolled off the production line. How does a car come from the factory with all the rigidity of hardened Play-Doh and more rust issues than Tomater? I wouldn't trust this car to support a coffee cup without breaking, let alone with my life. Have you ever seen one of these disappointments doing a wide open throttle pull? Because I have, and I've seen it more times than I care to count. Because for some weird and unknown reason, there's about 14 of these poo buckets that constantly roam the town where I live. I'm convinced these can be pulled on by a grandma using a walker, whom also just woke up from heavy anesthetics. I could probably pull on one of these using 35% throttle with a trailer attached to the back of my car. It's actually kind of crazy that a car as light as 3 sheets of paper is still somehow incapable of outrunning a paper airplane. Unless you're Bunta Fujiwara, it's just a slow roadster. I ran into one of these on the back roads a while back in my 04 66 Honda Accord, bruh. A Honda Accord, and he couldn't outrun me. Granted, my car did have a decent bit of suspension work done, but the way these people suck those cars make it sound like it can outrun a Porsche GT3 RS or a Koenigsegg 1-to-1 as long as it's on windy roads. The craziest part about the fan base is that if you're gonna like any of them, why not, objectively speaking at least, like the best Miata ever made? Why is the NC the one that the diehards hate the most? Is it because it's actually a decent car? The fan base is honestly more backwards than a prolapsed anus. And bro, it's just so impractical. This car is more useless than the booty bread, bro. Look at this thing, bruh. It's so small I can't even fit the bodies of my enemies. I can't even fit carry-on luggage. Frick this car, bruh.